Greetings and welcome back. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but guess what? I'm gonna play some Diablo on the Game Boy because somebody's gotta play it. Yeah. Yes, this is Diablo, a classic game, a classic hack and slash role-playing game from Blizzard Entertainment, originally released December 31st, 1996, would go on to sell millions and become a huge success. This is the PC version of the game that we are looking here, but that is not what I am here to play today. No, what we are going to be looking at is a Game Boy version of Diablo, but we have to take a look at the classic so we can see where we're coming from and what the developers had to work with for the Game Boy and what they had to put on the Game Boy. This is such a classic game if you haven't played Diablo, but now let's move on to what we're here to play. Yes, welcome to Somebody's Gotta Play It, Diablo for the Game Boy. First off, what is going on with this screen and what the hell is going on with these controls? Did I just walk through a wall? Did I just fucking walk through a wall? You gotta be kidding me, right? Okay. Well, that's good to know. So they couldn't do the controls at all. And considering how well Diablo controls on the PC, anyway, this is the prototype. So maybe I should tell you a bit about it because there's really not much to see here. There's no enemies to speak of, and I'm just randomly walking around and hopefully finding something to do. That being said, here, let me give you some background on this game. So originally, after the release of Diablo 2, the Blizzard team split into two teams, apparently, and one of them would go on to make the expansion set Lord of Destruction, and the other would go on to make a prototype of Diablo for the Game Boy. Originally, they were going to call it Diablo Junior, and they were deciding on whether they should release it for the Game Boy Color or for the Game Boy Advanced, and kind of going about it with a similar type of approach to Pokemon, where they would release multiple cartridges. Originally, each cartridge would be a different adventure with a different hero in the series. So there's a lot of potential here. Unfortunately, what we got was just this prototype, and it's barren. There are no enemies to speak of. I can walk through walls. I can't open any chests. Basically, this is the first walking simulator. What we have here, people. We just walk and walk and walk, and that is it. An interesting proof of concept, I guess. It's not really showing that it can do much other than do the perspective and show a character swinging a sword. But the fact that this exists is why I am checking it out, and somebody's got to play it, and that somebody is going to be me. If you're a fan of Diablo, I want to hear from you and the thoughts on your thoughts. Please comment below, because I want to know what you're thinking about this. Is this an interesting proof of concept? Is this a joke? Should this even exist? It is buggy at best, and I am not joking. You should try this out, find an emulator, and just see how difficult it is to control where you want to go. If this was released as a full game, I would hope they fix that. Anyway, here's me dancing, and that is it. This is Diablo. Well, there you go. That has been a look at Diablo on the Game Boy, also known as Diablo Junior. A game that, although a prototype, could have been interesting, maybe. Oh well. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have not done so already. And this has been Somebody's Gotta Play It. Thank you. Bye-bye.